Hi, and thanks for watching. In this video, I want to share a resource that lays out the entire process that I personally use to create affiliate marketing businesses. Now, it's my complete guide to affiliate marketing for beginners, and it has allowed me to earn a full-time income online. Now, I started working with this business model over 15 years ago, and after failing many times and buying dozens of online courses and programs, I finally put all the pieces together. Now, this mind map explains an entire strategy you can use to become successful with affiliate marketing. So let's get started. Okay, so I have the Affiliate Marketing That Works mind map up on the screen here, and I'm going to run through this with you, and then you can go and download a copy for yourself. I'll tell you exactly where you can go and do that. And basically, we are going to mind map the entire system from start to finish. So this is a strategy for building affiliate marketing businesses. And again, this mind map, it really boils down the essence of what Affiliate Marketing That Works system is. So that's the system that I use to build affiliate marketing businesses that I've sort of perfected over the last few years. And mind maps allow you to sort of get a top level view of exactly all the steps and processes that go into, starting your own online business. It's sort of like a checklist that you can view for all the different sections. So we're going to start with strategy. So strategy is really important. I talk about this all the time. It comes first. This is how you sort of get started. It's important to know your role as a new business owner, as an entrepreneur, and you also need to have a crystal clear understanding, of what affiliate marketing is, how it works, and basically what your strategy is going to be for affiliate marketing. So we're going to talk about one specific strategy here, but there are other types of strategies as well. You can do affiliate marketing, with social media. You can do affiliate marketing with buying ads and so on. So here we're talking about a specific strategy, and you really need to focus and understand your strategy so you can make this sort of work. So there's many ways to, skin a cat. Affiliate marketing is just a business model. There are many ways to be successful with it. Here we're focusing on one particular avenue. So this mind map to start, first thing you'll want to do is understand your new role. So you want to start a business, you want to start an affiliate marketing business, you're sort of becoming an entrepreneur. So you need to understand, what it takes to make things work, the amount of work you need to put in. You're not going to get paid right at the beginning. It's a different sort of mindset than a typical 9-to-5 job. So you need to understand your role. Next, you need to understand the business model. So do you really know what affiliate marketing is? You're the middleman and you're connecting people, potential customers to some sort of online store. And if you make product recommendations and they purchase based on your recommendation, you're going to get paid a commission. That's done through the tracking with your affiliate marketing program. And then next, you need to have a platform, your persona, and pre-selling. So again, our strategy focuses on building a website and ranking it in Google, but there are other platforms that you can use. You can use, an Instagram account if you're a big influencer. You can do affiliate marketing on YouTube as well. So you really need to understand what your platform is and your persona. You're going to be the face of your website, or potentially you won't be. And then this idea of pre-selling, becoming a friendly expert, and then recommending products and solutions to people's problems. That's a really big thing of really what affiliate marketing boils down to. So basically, you want to discover the fundamentals of this strategy. And then lastly, the other component of strategy is, what tools are you going to need? You need to review the tools that you need to be successful. You can't do all this with nothing. You need some tools like keyword research tools. You need to build a website, so you need to know how to do that and so on. So you don't really want to go into any task without having the proper tools in place. You're just going to be left behind and at a big disadvantage. So moving on from strategy, next you want to, find your niche. And finding your niche, this is where you start to take some actual action. And there are several tactics that you can use to find and then evaluate a topic for your business. And this step is super important. So there's this idea of niching down, which is really important and recommended for affiliate marketing businesses. And basically what this means is that you often want to niche down and focus on a person's pain point as opposed to, creating a business around a really broad niche. So there are 5 main niches, And within those, you can niche down into something more specific, smaller, and less competitive. And that's really, really important to do. Now, it's not always necessary, but it's good to understand, this concept of niching down. And then you can ask yourself, passion or profits. Being passionate about a topic is great, but it's not always needed. You can also choose a niche based on the profits or the potential profits. Now, there's so much debate here whether to start with passion or start with profits. It's hard to really give a clear, concise recommendation because not one size fits all for various people, past experiences, and so on. So if you can sort of get obsessed with a niche, that is really going to be ideal because it's going to allow you to stick with the process and learn the ins and outs, and then you can get obsessed with the process. So my first business was about something I was passionate about. I was super into it, and therefore I stuck with it and I learned how to do affiliate marketing properly. But now I'm obsessed with doing affiliate marketing, so I can pick any sort of niche and make it work. But when you're just starting out, if you pick a niche that you're not into, that's sort of boring, then you might not stick with the whole business model and the whole process long enough to really believe in it and figure out that it works. So passion and profits, it's always a debate. If you can start with something and get obsessed with it, you're going to see better results. So finding your niche, there's a lot of techniques that you can do to find your niche, but when you do find a niche that you think you want to pursue, you need to evaluate it and understand and figure out, is it worth pursuing? Does it check all the boxes that a good niche should have? So are people spending money online? Are people searching for the topic? Are there affiliate programs that you can actually use with the niche, and so on? So you really want to do that before you sort of progress to the next step. What do the numbers say? So there are tools such as keyword research tools where you can actually look and get some data that says, hey, a few thousand people search this every month, or only 200 people on average are searching for this term a month, or this gets 100,000 searches a month, maybe it's super competitive, and so on. And then there's types of niches that you should avoid too. If you're just starting out, you certainly don't want to get into some really, really competitive niches, because as a beginner, you might not have all the tools and experiences to make it work in that niche. So once you found a niche, you've evaluated it, the next step is to actually jump in and do some keyword research. So keyword research, this is where you actually finalize your topic and you gather all the content topics that you will produce on your website. Proper keyword research can be a huge, huge factor in your overall success. You really want to understand this, do this well, and get some good tools that will help you do proper keyword research. So one point to nail home, don't choose a niche until you've researched the keywords and you've sort of given it a check that says, hey, this is a good niche to pursue. So it's really important that you do keyword research before finalizing your niche. Now, keyword research 101, you know what a keyword is? You really want to understand what they are, the different types of keywords, and just know that when someone plugs in a search term into Google or YouTube, that's considered a keyword. So there are different types of keywords. There's money keywords, there's informational keywords, and so on. So you really want to get a good understanding of what those are. Now, for finding keywords, there's various methods to do this. There's actually some free methods that are pretty good to do, but if you only rely on free methods, you're going to be at a big disadvantage. You do need to get some good research tools. So online tools really can take your research to the next level. There's just so much that you can't do by yourself, and then a tool just sort of 10x's your production level with keyword research. And then evaluate and pivot. Does your niche have good keywords? If not, go back to the next step and consider a different niche. So keyword research, really, really important. This is where a lot of people can really make find good keywords that can really be profitable for your business. So moving on, this is when you actually consider building your website. So this is sort of step 4 or 5 in this list. Many people jump too quickly. They find a niche that they like and they go out, they register a domain name and build their website without really making sure that it is a good niche. So once you've sort of evaluated your niche and you're happy with it, building your website is the next step, and it's super easy. I've got tutorials on how to build a website super quickly. I use WordPress. It's great for affiliate marketing. You can do so much with it. But basically, building a website 101, it's super easy to do these days. And all you really need to remember for affiliate marketing is that you want a fast, reliable website that is mobile friendly and it loads quickly and is secure. So the components of this are a domain name, web hosting, and a content management platform like WordPress. So your domain name is, Amazon.com, Google.com. You buy one of those for $10 a year at a registrar. Then you sign up for web hosting and connect the two. And then you secure your website with HTTPS. That's really important and super easy to do. And then you install WordPress. And WordPress is where you're going to put all your content, where you put your images and so on. And that's sort of where you edit your website. And I have tutorials that run through this step by step. So it's very, very easy to do. And then you basically can install a theme and various plugins that help your website have various functions and looks and designs and so on. And then you start publishing your content. So to become a really good affiliate marketer, you need to become a content producer instead of just a content consumer. So you need to get on the other side. You need to start producing content on the internet. That's how you're going to make money online. So your content, for this strategy, it needs to rank high on Google and then convert your readers into affiliate commissions. And in order to make money through, a theme-based content website, you need to satisfy both search engines, Google, and your website visitors. So there are two people you're really writing content for. Essentially, you are focusing on your ideal customer first, but there are a few things you need to do just to make sure Google cannot read your website, understand it, and rank it high on the search results. So create content. You need to become a content producer. I said this before. I've said it so many times. You need to produce content instead of just consuming it. So, this year, looking forward, get on the other side, make content, produce content, publish content. That's how you're going to make money with affiliate marketing. Now, within this, on a particular website, you have a site architecture that you'll need to set up. So how your website runs through a blog and through pages and whatnot. You'll need some essential pages that every website has, a contact form, a privacy, a disclaimer, all that kind of stuff. And then you'll need to, start writing and producing content. There's some tips for writing. If you think you're bad at writing, it's not difficult at all. There's some really good hacks that can help you really get on a good foundation for creating content online. And then you want some sort of plan. So you don't want to just sit on a blank sheet of paper and think about, how am I going to produce content? You can have a plan, you can have templates. Many of these techniques are going to work with the keywords that you research in the earlier step. And basically, you can do a lot of these things and get a good grasp on how to create content, and then you can just flow with it and start creating content. It's not difficult, but if you have no idea where to start, you'll need a plan. You'll need to learn some copywriting 101 and then have some templates. And then once you get up and running, you can learn how to monetize your content as well. And then the last step is search engine optimization. So SEO, search engine optimization, it is needed for website traffic generation. So you need to optimize your website properly so people can find it through Google. So Google needs to come to your website and it needs to read your website, understand what it is, and then it will rank it high when someone searches for the various content pieces that you have on your site. So this is probably the most misunderstood process when it comes to building a successful online business. And we want to just keep it really, really simple. So for SEO, for search engine optimization, why SEO is key, it's important to understand that when you produce content, Google needs to, come to your website and be able to scan it quickly and read it. And then it also needs some trust factors. So it knows, hey, when someone searches for this term, it will put your website in the search results. It doesn't want to put a website that it doesn't know or that it doesn't trust because, Google's is reliant on its advertisers, and it only wants really good websites ranking in Google. So there are some things that you can do to optimize your website properly, and then give Google the signal to say, hey, you have a healthy website. Your website is about this topic. You're an authority in this niche. Thus, when people search for your content, Google is going to supply your website in the top ranking. So this boils down to on-page SEO and off-page SEO. So basically what this means is that you need to optimize your site, the content on your site, and then off-page refers to other websites sort of linking to you. So there's this concept of link building, and that is where you just need other websites to link to your websites. They need to be relatable and they need to be healthy, high quality sites. And that's really what it boils down to: optimizing your pages, your content, your website itself, and then getting other websites to link to you. Now, the great thing about this is there are tons of tutorials on how to do these things. There are SEO tools as well that could really give you a big advantage when you're doing this. And one particular one is competitor analysis. So we've had a video before about reverse engineering things. That's really important. You can do that with SEO tools. So you can say, these websites are ranking on page 1. What are they doing? Let's do something similar and let's get, a good step forward in our SEO in our search engine optimization by following things that are working right now. So that's just one technique, and there are many other techniques. So those are the steps and the full mind map to starting an affiliate marketing business. We're using a website as your platform and you're ranking it in Google, and in turn people are going to come to your website, they're going to see you as an authority, you're going to make product recommendations, and you're going to make affiliate commissions. So lastly, important, to get the most out of this mind map, make sure you have access to the free video course that goes with it. You will get, way more out of this resource, if you also watch my 4-part video course that goes along with it, because there are more details on what to do, various steps. We'll dive into choosing a niche, we'll give examples on how to do that and so on. So when you get a copy of this mind map, go to the bottom and you can basically get access here. Click this button and you can sign up for the free 4-part video course that goes through this mind map in greater detail. So here's your next step. If you found this useful, consider subscribing to this channel, because I am going to be making tutorials on how to actually do some of these steps. And if you want to take action today, then go ahead and download the mind map below this video and consider taking my 4-part video course, which is absolutely free, and it gives you some more advanced affiliate marketing training. So you can find links to the free course in the mind map and in the YouTube description. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.